Hey guys, Trey Campbell here, and I'm coming at you live with a new video, part 2, and guess what the title is? Why Nadex? Stay tuned. Alright, why Nadex? Why do we want to use Nadex Exchange as opposed to a traditional broker? Well, I'm here to tell you right now that first and foremost, they do have an affiliate program. Now I'm going to tell you about this because I'm going to explain something to you. I am not an affiliate. I do not make money off of anything. My goal is to make you profitable because it just makes me feel good, and that's the honest truth. I make nothing from Nadex. I'm not an affiliate. You will not find a link to Nadex because I really don't promote anybody. I don't need to. I don't need their money. I mean, money is money, yeah, and the more you have, the better things are, I guess. But I've really never tried to sell anybody anything through an affiliate program or anything like that. So rest assured, this is not a sales pitch. This is an honest review of myself and why I believe that Nadex is the bomb. Alright, so let's go back over here to the overview here, and I'm gonna explain to you why I believe that this is by far better than a lot of things out there, foreign and domestic, because there's just a lot of questions, and I'm not going to get into all that right now. But why would you want to, especially if you don't have a lot of money, like 25K, to put into a PDT account and day trade or whatever you want to do, that the people are talking about on YouTube that are getting your gears turning? Why have to go, if you don't have the money, and put your money in a foreign account, or put your money in somewhere that is not regulated by the USA if you live in the USA? And I'm not saying anything bad about these guys, because if you live there or you can hold them accountable, that's one thing, but I'm a US citizen, so for me, I prefer to do business with a regulated place. Now I do have accounts overseas, and I've not had any trouble with them. They've been really good to me, and for that, I much respect. But at the same time, where I concentrate most of my attention and my, that's just kind of, in my mind, play money. It's not anything really serious. Where I get serious with what I really care about, my money. I want to be regulated. I want to be somewhere that that's in my country, that's being regulated, and is secure. And I know that I'm going to get my money when I put a withdrawal request in. I want my money, and I don't want to have to wait a month on it. I mean, that's crazy. If I want it, I want it like in 2 or 3 days, right? Nadex shoots you the money really fast. You have no issues. Regulated, legal for U.S. residents, CFTC regulated, and it's just an exchange. So it's not a broker. They're just strictly an exchange. They have a super wide range of markets, anywhere from Forex, which is obviously my favorite, but you got commodities, crude oil, gold, silver, all those things, and you also have futures that you can trade, which is pretty awesome. Their trading costs are 99 cents or $1 per lot that you enter a trade. If it expires, if you let it expire and it doesn't make you money, you lose. You do not pay the extra $1 to exit. So you only pay the $1. Even if it expires out of the money and you just lose that trade, they don't charge you the $1 to exit. So that's huge. I highly advise you to watch this video on the website when you get a chance too, because they explain things a lot better than I can, and they go in depth about their product and what they do. let's just click here for the wide range of markets. You got the stock index futures, forex, commodities, economic events, cryptocurrency. Right now they just got Bitcoin, and it's, I don't know, I wouldn't trade it myself, but you know, if you're into that, they have it. They've got individual accounts. Look at we're reaching out. Look, this is, you don't have to be in the United States to trade this. I mean, you can trade it wherever. Hell, you can even trade it in Cyprus. So, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, you can reach out. It's not just for U.S. citizens, and hopefully you can see your little flag there and know that you can trade as well. So it's another plus for that. So free practice account. Okay, so if you come to Nadex and you open a practice account, you have a practice account. Like, you can, I think they give you like $25,000. You can just keep abusing that thing until you get this down pat. It's not like a broker where they give you 2 weeks or whatever. You've got this thing. I mean, you can sit here and literally learn it and work it and learn it. Another huge benefit, 24/5. So if you work different shifts, or if you work, you know, like sometimes I can't sleep, and I'm on the East Coast side, and you know, when I can't sleep, you know what I do? I come in here and I see if there's trades, and I end up staying up too late. But you know, they run through the night, through the London session. You got the futures market. You can trade any hours, you know, 5 days a week. You know, it's not like the traditional stock market where you have to be at your desk at 9:30, you know, to try to catch the open. You know, you can really, by having a 24 5 days a week market, you can really slow your pace down and still have more trades than you can handle. You don't have to be jumping into these 2-minute charts and trying to you know, catch a 50-cent move or a 20-cent move. You can slow it down to the hourly chart, the 4-hour chart, the daily chart, and still have more trades than you know what to do with, because they're coming at you all the time. And it's slower pace, so you can really methodically think out your trade plan, your risk. You know, you can sit here instead of on a dime having to say, okay, 200 shares, I'm risking, you know, blah blah blah. You know, you're trying to think of that in a split second, and one little mistake and you've got too many shares on, and it goes against you, and you're down $500, whereas you should have been in 50 shares, but you didn't have time to calculate the risk properly. With this, you can slow it down, and because the markets run 24 hours, 5 days a week, you're able to really zone in on the slower time frames and still have more trades than you can handle. But you're smarter with your trades because you're thinking them out. You're being able to really just concentrate on the slower pace. It really pays off, I promise you, if you'll just slow down and slow your pace and just concentrate on the slower time frames. The best move I ever made as a trader was to start trading the daily chart, and sometimes I'll trade the hourly and 4-hour chart, but mainly concentrate on that daily chart. That's my go-to. Another great thing with Nadex is each and every trade that you put on is capped. It's based on a $100 bill. This video is getting long, so I'm gonna hurry. The $100 bill, where you buy that contract within that $100 bill, this is with binary options. Where you buy that contract is up to you, and if you buy it for $50, all you can lose is $50. If you buy it for $15, $15 is all you can lose. If you buy it for $80, $80 is all, you know, what you can lose. But you can also sell those contracts early. So if you found a great trade, you jumped in, you got in at $80, and it starts moving against you, you can sell it at $50, you know, and just take the $30 hit instead of the full $80. You can always sell early. Great expiries times. great pricing in the middle there. You've got plenty of wiggle room to really work out your own strategies. Spreads, you can play spreads. So many things that just, you can hedge a spread against a binary. Sometimes you can hedge your spreads against each other, which is pretty awesome too. But if the pricing's correct and you're able to do it, but you can also, if you put a binary on, you can then hedge a spread with that, if that's what you want to do. Sometimes I'll do that too, just kind of mix it up, because it's really great to hedge in this market because your losses are capped. When you hedge, one can only go so far in a loss, but your winner can keep going. If you're in the right prices, your winner will wipe out your loss. Your winner will just keep going. And I've got an example of that, but I'm not going to have time to post it right now. I'll have to keep going with these videos until I have until I get them all just rounded up. But this is part 2. This is why Nadex. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to continue putting out more for you. We're going to actually get into a strategy soon, I promise. But I just wanted to throw that out there, and I really probably should have made this part 1, and then made supply and demand part 2. But it's just kind of coming to me. So just really look into this, watch that video, really learn about Nadex, and I'll see you in the next video.